Have you ever told someone, "I'm really tired today"? And they replied, "Tired? I slept only 2 hours." You don't know tired. And suddenly you're like, "Oh, sorry. I didn't know this was the pain Olympics." Yeah. That moment. That's what we're talking about today. So let me ask you a simple question. Why do we compare our pain with other people's pain? Why does someone always feel the need to prove that their struggle is bigger, harder, or more painful than yours? Let's break it down. First, here's the truth no one likes to admit. Pain is invisible. If you break your arm, people can see the cast. They'll say, "Oh wow, that looks painful." But if you're mentally exhausted, emotionally drained, or quietly struggling inside, there's no cast. No bandage. No proof. So what do? We compare. When someone says, "I'm struggling," our brain goes, "Wait, am I struggling more or less than them?" And before we even realize it, we turn pain into a competition. But here's the funny part. Nobody actually wins this competition. Let's take a real-life example. Imagine two people. One says, "I had a bad day at work." The other says, "At least you have a job." Some people are unemployed. Technically, that second person isn't wrong. But emotionally? It completely shuts the first person down. Now the first person feels guilty for feeling bad, ashamed for complaining, and even more alone. So instead of pain being shared, it gets silenced. And this happens because our brain is wired for comparison, not compassion. From childhood, we're taught to compare everything. Marks, salary, lifestyle, success. So of course, we compare pain too. Our mind thinks, if my pain is bigger, then my feelings are more valid. But feelings don't work like that. Pain doesn't have a measurement scale. There's no app that says, "Congratulations, your pain is officially worse than everyone else's." Another reason we compare pain is validation. Deep down, most of us just want to hear, "Yeah, that sounds really hard." But instead of asking for empathy, we defend our pain. It's like saying, "Hey, don't minimize what I'm feeling. This hurts." Sometimes we compare pain not to hurt others, but to protect ourselves. And then there's social media. Ah yes, a highlight reel of humanity. You see people smiling, traveling, achieving goals. Meanwhile, you're struggling just to get out of bed. So your brain goes, "Others have it worse than me, so I shouldn't complain." Or, "Others have it better than me, so something must be wrong with my life." Either way, comparison steals peace. Here's something important most people don't realize. Pain is not a competition. It's an experience. Someone drowning in 10 feet of water and someone drowning in 100 feet of water are both drowning. Saying, "Others have it worse," doesn't magically remove your pain. And saying, "I have it worse," doesn't heal you either. Now here's the twist. Sometimes we even compare our pain with our past pain. We say things like, "I've survived worse, so this shouldn't affect me." But pain doesn't follow logic. Your nervous system doesn't care about your past achievements. If it hurts now, it hurts now. And that's okay. The moment we stop comparing pain, something powerful happens. We start listening. We start understanding. We start healing. So next time someone shares their struggle, instead of saying, "At least," try saying, "That sounds tough." And next time you catch yourself thinking, "I shouldn't feel this way because others have it worse." Remember this. Your pain doesn't need permission to exist. You don't need to earn suffering. You don't need to justify your feelings. And you definitely don't need to win the pain Olympics. Pain is pain. Human is human. And understanding that might be the most healing thing of all. If this made you think or made you feel a little less alone, then yeah, that's the psychology effect.